Hi gang, how you doing? Stephen Mayer again here. I want to talk about warm-up and flexibility in sport. Is it important? Very important. How many times as a footballer, boxer, whoever, gymnast, whatever, have you went in on the mat, the ring, swimmer, whatever, and went in there and just went in without warming up because you were dying to get in there? What I used to do was I used to go to the boxing, right? And all the bags were all lined up, the smell and everything, used to love it. So, and I'd be like boxing boots on, hands all taped up and all ready to go. And I would jump in there, right, I was hit a wee bag, getting big Archie would go, man. He's like, oh man, oh, here you, by the way, oh no, get the skipping going, what's this all about and all that. And so, anybody knows Big Archie, that's Big Archie, right? So, it was the importance of, and Archie recognises that, the importance of warm-up. Warming up in sport is very essential, right? So you've got all the time to do what you're going to do here. You're going to do all that. You're going to do all your dancing and whatever for that. You're going to do all that, right? So coming in, you might get like a nice warm up for there. And this one's a scientific fact. It's scientific fact, right? It's not just I heard this somewhere. It's a scientific fact. Do you know that you do not stretch in any way or form before any workout or any competition or whatever? You know, you don't stretch. That is a scientific fact, and the reason for that is that you lose about a good 50%, 50% of your performance. That's true. So anybody that disagrees with that, please post below. We'll get a wee thing going for there. We don't argue. I don't argue with anybody. And we just say, right, I need promising that this comes for, you know, the State University in California, blah 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 blah, right? And if you don't agree, it doesn't mean to say that I'm still better than you, but it's good to get a wee debate going. They're always all good. I love all that. Always warm up no matter what. Going for a jog, get a warm up. So, you know, like a wee run in a spot, this and that, boom, boom, boom. But don't stretch. Don't stretch. Your stretching is done after. It's done after. See, after you're done, after your training up for there, you do your stretching, cool down, and do all your cool downs all done for there. Your stretching should be held for at least 8 to 10 seconds, some folks say about 15 seconds. And you take it down to, you feel the point, you feel it biting, right? And see when you feel that wee point that's biting, you just slightly come off a wee totty bit for there, and that's it. You never ever bounce in a stretch, but bouncing in the stretch is called a ballistic stretch. Now what will happen with that is the more you bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce, and then boom, you'll pull a muscle. Absolutely guaranteed. So many times I've seen folk go like that, oh, and they're trying to reach down, oh, I can't touch my toes and this and that. Do you feel the pinch even though you're that far away from your toes? Aye, then you're stretching, and that's all we need to see for there. So don't bother about that. So warm-up flexibility in sport is an absolute must. Now, all these wee videos that's going up here, by the way, between the mind and physical and everything, they all tie in with what I do. Mind and body, hypnotherapy, personal development, sports massage and personal training. These were all put together for me as one to make you a better athlete. And I've dealt with athletes, by the way. I've dealt with general fitness, I've dealt with athletes, so I know exactly what I'm talking about here, right? So always make sure that you always get to be warm up before you go out and do what you're going to do. It's very, very easy to pull muscles, and when you start to pull a muscle and it's a wee micro trauma, boom boom for there, and then what happens is it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Fact, simple as that. And then before you know it, you're sitting there with something that's chronic, and you don't want something it's got anything chronic for there. So any big questions, please post below, and look forward to doing another wee video.